Well, hello. I am so excited to be here and dust off this super old channel just to hang out with all you guys. I thought we could go over some of the shenanigans that are going on in the community. I've got my sidekick here, Cooper. It's my dog. He isn't going to say much. But so, Yaba was talking a little bit about, her fiance this morning and all the shenanigans that are going on within that community. I thought we could go over a little bit of that because God knows I can't play any of Sam's videos because she'll strike me, even though I'm nobody. Can't play any of Belinda's videos because who the hell knows, she's gonna strike me too. I'd rather just not get striked on my first video back. So let's play Yaba's video where she talks about it a little bit and see what she has to say about it. Here we go. Hopefully, I'm not going to play the whole thing because nobody wants to sit here and listen to me talk about nothing for 2.5 hours. I don't want to do that to you.
We have Chantel shit talking a whole lot. Chantel is big mad. Why do you think it is that Chantel's all of a sudden so big mad? Do we think that all of a sudden she just now is what bedbound and has all this free time on her hands? Or is it because there is definitely a lot of little anti-hater channels just popping up everywhere talking shit on the reaction channels? What is it that has Chantel so worked up?
I
Share with the
do
group.
have her
We can share
turned
my
up
buttercup.
to
You like it, don't you, Sam?
1.25.
I like it too. I love it so much. I love it so much. Sam actually got one, and she's gonna carry her stuff to the post office in it. It's great. Someone's in her ear. Someone's definitely in her ear. I would say for sure. And you know what? You know what this reminds me of? It's like history just keeps repeating itself over and over and over again.
It does. It really does just keep repeating itself because back in the day, the Negative Nation, yeah, I was back there. I was just lurking around because I'm just normally a lurker. Um, Sam and Yaba, they had it out for each other. They are the OGs of doxing each other, talking about their kids, and that's a big one. Like I don't have kids, so that's another thing. That might be one of the reasons I came out here just to talk some shit is I don't have any mugshots. I don't have any kids. I don't have anything. I don't have any drama in my life and I depend on this for my entertainment and drama. But, they were the two that I know of that went so hard for each other. They they taught the rest of the community how to really fuck with somebody. Um and then they joined forces. And that's where we're at now is them just going hard on everybody else. I don't know if that's fair cuz that is they will go so low. So low.
You know, like we end up getting these new enemies on the internet. Okay, you all know about all the infighting and what. I mean, is it really even considered infighting? Do we really consider these other channels to be a part of the community? I don't. I really don't. Okay, they
She doesn't consider Gaining Ground, Belinda, Peanut, Yo Mama, all of them. She doesn't consider them part of the community. Sam's stuff, her shenanigans with all these people, it's a different community. It's not a fatty community. It's not Gore World. It's not over here. It's over there. But then she goes real hard on these people that are not even in her community. Do we consider that like crossing lines? Are we allowed to cross lines? Can we cross communities? Is that like going into a different gang's territory? Oh, you decide, I guess.
just they're not talking about the fatties. They're talking about the fatties talking about the fatties. Okay, so call it what you will. Doesn't matter. But history just keeps repeating itself. You have these creators who get big mad for whatever reason. There's a war that goes on in the
Samantha is the one getting big mad. She is In my opinion, she got pretty freaking mad at Belinda and gaining ground. She goes hard. If you go that hard on somebody and you're not mad, like, what is that even? I don't even know. I don't even know what that would be called. I'm just, I don't know, entertained by it, but it seems like she's mad. It kind of seems like she's mad. And yeah, but she, you know, that's her fiance. She gonna get mad for her. And she's gonna, have her back. I get it. But it's two different communities. Do we go there? Do we cross those lines?
Community, right? And they follow in other people's footsteps. I mean, how long ago was it that we had the Attic crew reaching out to Chantel herself and says, "You're the only one that can stop this. You're the only one that can do anything about these big, bad, mean reaction channels. Chantel, when are you going to step up and take care of the problem?" Attic behavior, desperation.
When has Chantel ever taken care of anything, including herself? Never. Not once. I don't know why anybody would be in her ear trying to get her to stop things. It just doesn't even make sense. Chantel can't do anything. She knows she can't do anything. It's not like that.
Desperation. And really what it boils down to, and why these people get so mad and put a target on the bigger reaction channels back, is because they failed at doing it themselves. Every
I know. I'm stopping again. I know. But I'm pretty sure those targets that were placed on said backs were like created by Sam and Yava. They're over there printing them out, handing them out, and then like, oh, don't use them on us though because can't do that. That don't make no sense.
single one. I don't even care about the comments because really, when it comes down to it, Chantel, to an extent, is not wrong. Okay, like you got to realize that we shit talk Chantel on the daily. So her
Mm-hmm.
shit talking us back, it's whatever, right? And if that's what she wants to do, that's fine. Talk.
Exactly. That everybody's just shit talking. But some people, like, they take it real life. Like, if you want to shit talk on the internet, okay, whatever. But taking it to real life stuff, bringing up, past bills, past court cases, whatever it may be, that's where Sam and Yaba shine. They are the ones that brought it real life in the very beginning. And that's how they always go. Like, I, is it fair? Is it fair if you get your feelings hurt to go real life? This is just internet. It is just talking about, well, I guess Belinda and Gaining Ground and Yo Mama, I don't know what they do because, to be honest, don't really watch them. I have been dabbling here more often just because I want to see like what everybody has to say about everybody else. I got a little extra time on my hands. I figured I'd see what was going on. But they're just not my cup of tea, that's for sure. And I have no idea where I was going with that. So let's go.
Talk about us being fat girls and talking about you being fat. Talk about the fact that we don't cam up. I mean, that's totally fine. It's the point to where she
Who's
has
going
to
to be
go
camming
reach
up
out.
when everybody's going real life? Who wants to cam up when everybody is so invested in everybody else's real lives? I wouldn't. I don't have anything in my background. I don't have anything going on. I don't have anybody you could hurt or anything like that. And I still don't want to cam up. Keeping yourself as far away from, like all if, from getting doxxed, really. You don't want all your skeletons out of the closet. Do I have some? I'm sure I do. But like the big ones, you aren't going to find a mugshot of me. But I still don't want to put my face out there. I just don't.
To these other creators who were actually reacting to her at one time, and nobody would watch their shit. So they did the same thing that we're doing, and they got nowhere with it. So it's not like they actually feel any different about Chantel than any of us. But anyways, so she goes and she shouts out these channels and she talks about what great creators over there they are, I tell ya. And she just sounds ridiculous because these people were doing the same thing and saying the same thing. And it's not like they one day woke up and they saw the light and they're like, this is so wrong. I feel so bad. Here I am reacting to a dead fat woman. I can no longer go on. From now on, I must fight for her. That's not what happened. They just failed miserably at it. And it's, you know what? I sit there and I think, like, who in the fuck? I mean, and people even say it. It's some of the easiest content on YouTube. Who the fuck is failing at reacting to the girls? That speaks volumes itself, okay? But then to fail at...
I don't think they were all reactors to Chantal, though. I think I could be wrong. There's a very good chance that I am, because like I said, I dabble in the others. But they're a different community. Are they all rejects of the community? I don't know. But it doesn't seem like they've all just been shot out of the community because they suck at reacting to Chantel. I mean, I will admit, reacting to Chantel at this point in time, her Kuwait arc is, oof, that's hard. Only a few can get there, and I'm not one of them. I don't think so. I have to watch it through somebody else, and half the time I'm not even paying attention. It's just background noise, and that's the way it is for most people, I think. She's just background noise now, but she did have some of the best drama ever. I mean, this is real life for a person that I've never seen anything like that before. And who would put it on the internet? Chantel would. She put it out on the internet for us. And she wonders why we want to gawk at her. Because eventually she is going to light it up again and some weird shit is going to pop off.
At it, and then like go after people who don't fail at it, and then act like, you know, you're just some kind of moral authority, and you're coming here and you're trying to support Chantel because she's been done so wrong. And that's the thing. Like, and you know what, Miss Ann, that's a great point. We're gonna get to the video in a minute. I mean, honestly, it's we're just talking circles in the video, and she's saying exactly what I'm saying now. But you made a great point, Miss Ann, is that they can't keep up. They look at these channels and they see like the reactors and the clip channels, and how are they doing it? How are they able to get thousands of people to come watch their reactions? How do they get thousands of people to come watch their clip channels? How do they...
Because nobody wants to raw dog that shit because it is boring as fuck. Nobody wants to watch that. Have to watch it through somebody else that can make it entertaining for us. You know, talking about other shit, just being funny about it, because Chantel's not funny. She's just not. Like I said, what she does to finally pop off some crazy, crazy stuff is what we're waiting on. We're just all patiently waiting.
And that's what they want to see. They want to see a motherfucker as invested as they are talking about it. That's the kind of shit they want to see. Exactly, Shelly Rain. They are not entertaining. They are not entertaining. They've been rejected. So they're big mad. So they go on these hate campaigns and they pull up old tweets. They pull up old video clips.
Pulling up old tweets and old video clips. Who does that? Who does that? I may have a Twitter, X, whatever it is. I may. I just might. I might be a lurker there too. I don't know how to use it because I'm old and fat just like the rest of us. But Sam and Yaba, they be out there. I wonder if all those papers that Samantha had behind her the other day is just like stuff she's written down, court cases she printed out about all these other people. She probably goes through the community and is like, oop, I know that person. I'm going to get all their deets and I'm going to print them out and file them just in case I need those later in real life. Who does that? Who's got that time? I do, but I'm not going to do. I'm too lazy for that. Too lazy.
And they show that to try to get people to turn against reactors. Take a look at this tweet from 2009. Look, it says Yabba right here. It's got her name next to it. See this horrible thing that she said back in 1972? Horrible. Cancel her already. Jesus, what are you people doing? Cancel her and come over here, okay? Oh, gosh. Imagine using Chantel as a Trojan well. Lame as fuck, Kalari. Thank you for your support. So anyways, we'll leave. That'll be the opening for the video. And then we'll talk more as Chantel goes on her little rage or whatever. I didn't bother pulling up the tweets from her community tab post. Number one, they've already been deleted. And number two, it's the same shit that she's talking about in this here video. At what time was it that she was on YouTube last night raging on her community tab post? Chantel, the question is, where's your husband? Where's your husband, Chantel, while you're alone, bedbound? Can't even roll out of bed to pick your hijab up off the floor? Tell us without telling us that you're alone at night. I love that for you. Anyways, let's get into it.
Alone at night, alone during the day, alone all the time.
Yesterday, which I'm kind of glad she didn't because I'm going to.
We are gonna get into
bedbound, guys. What really can she do? Okay, so the bees and
other stuff here.
Bex, totally not Chantel. Welcome to the Poors. Thank you so much for being a poor piece.
And
of
yes, yes, I'm over here writing things down. I did. I wrote a little bit down, so I knew, you know, where I needed to be, things that were said, because I'm not over here talking shit about Yaba. I'm really not. Well, I am. I'm talking shit about everybody, because why not? Just let it all burn. Can you print out one of those targets and put it on my back? Because I might as well. But when she started talking some mad shit, it was about up in here. So let's check this out.
And it had on there a 3X winter coat.
Oh, she's talking about Peanut.
A 3X winter coat, so she totally got exposed as being a fucking fat herself.
Aren't we all?
Hey, Seattle Sapphires, Low Carb World. Good to see you. Sorry I'm late. What did I miss? Did Foodie admit she's bedbound? Hope y'all are doing well. Have a great day. You as well. And yes, to answer your question, absolutely. She has come out and she admitted what we all knew was going to happen. We've been talking about this since 2023. We are going to have the Kuwait bedbound arc. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Full.
I mean, at least it's a new arc. I've been watching Chantal forever. I mean, okay. From the BB days and back in that time. I don't know what brought me there. I don't remember. I have I don't know, I was probably doing some real actual shit in my life and wasn't really paying attention. But I do enjoy watching Chantal. I mean, she was so uninteresting, but I watched it anyway. And now she's completely uninteresting and I still want to watch. It's just like she said, we're invested at this point. Eventually some dumb shit will pop off and we'll get that adrenaline rush that we've been looking for years.
Force, steam ahead, choo choo, motherfucker. But not just him. It was the fact that he would always buy garlic bologna and he would leave his cold cuts open in the fridge. So whenever you open the fridge, the whole kitchen would smell like garlic bologna. And it was disgusting.
Garlic bologna? Who eats garlic bologna? Ugh.
Yeah, she didn't have a microwave. Oh, God. Well, I guess, Peanut, if you didn't spend your time being a psycho on the internet, I don't know, maybe since reactions aren't your thing, try getting a job. Paper TV shining in the 90s. And
it's so funny how they want to yell about people pocket watching them, the whole fundraiser thing. And, their McMansion. But, when somebody needs a microwave and they're poor, it's too real life. I guess, everybody's being put out there for everything. You're out there on the internet. I guess it's just open season. You get a say and do whatever. If somebody came upon a hard time, you're going to take advantage of that situation and expose them. They're all about exposing them. And when they get exposed, ooh, yep, here's your target.
No, Pete's does not smell, okay? Do you guys remember I told you the story? Pete's does not smell. All right, where's the soundbite for that?
Yeah.
Yeah, X to doubt that Pete does not smell. It feels more...
I will agree with that. You can smell him through the video. You just know. And Chantel says he doesn't smell because Chantel smells. We all know that she does. There's no way that woman does not smell bad. I mean, she might cover it up with a bunch of perfume, Yeah, probably. A lot of fatties do. Some fatties don't give a fuck and they just let it go. But you can definitely tell, you know, picture says 1,000 words, video says that shit stinks.
Or like sciatica to me only because the pain starts in. I can't, Dreamer. It's her audio. She's all the way turned up. She's using a shitty microphone. I'll try to be quiet, okay? Shh, calm down. No, Peanut's not the same person as Hot Plate. Where'd you get that from? Hot Plate's Katie. Hot Plate's Miss Fucking Wonderful, and I call her Hot Plate because her electric got cut off and she ran an extension cord from her mom and dad's.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe that's where I learned about all this is Katie. I used to watch her too. Miss Fucking Wonderful. Yep, I was there. That was like maybe my pre-Chantel days, like watching her drama and her craziness. Whew, it was a lot. It's probably still a lot. I've been out of that for a long time, but I used to watch that too.
House next door, and she was cooking on a hot plate. That's where she got the nickname Hot Plate. No, Peanut, you might hear people call Peanut microwave.
And all these people used to be friends. They used to be friends with Katie. I think that at one time, Yaba was considered Katie's best friend. And I could be wrong about this one too, but I'm pretty sure she used to call her Butch in the chat. And she would say Butch this and Butch that, blah, blah, blah. I think Butch, or Yaba is Butch.
Because she was e-bagging for a fucking microwave in a 3X jacket. Yeah, you're getting the two confused, man. Katie's Miss Fucking Wonderful, okay? Best one. I always say the made for TV is garbage. Sorry, Rebecca De Mornay, but okay. Oh, Peanuts e-bagging for internet now? Not surprised. Okay, so you guys won't be able to get this great coverage if you don't pay for my internet. Send money now, please.
I thought you said she wasn't even in the community. What you talking shit about Peanut for? I don't know Peanut. I've watched her once. It's actually Angry Pistachio. That's who her new name is because I get this information from Yaba, but she's bannovating, not Yaba. Angry Pistachio. I don't. I wonder how she gets away with that. It's just, I don't know. It is what it is, I guess.
How am I washing myself? Well, they try to take on the real ones and fail. I'm okay with being labeled bad or a hater. I'm just about brutal honesty with a pinch of speculation. I agree, Kalari. Here's the thing.
Tell me about it.
We're gonna get off track a little bit, but it's okay. It's gonna play on what
that's where I want to be.
Talk about anyways. It's kind of why we're even bringing this shit up and talking about these players in the game. Here's how the shit goes. Like, you have people who have created channels. They come on here. They've been labeled haters. Like, I think Amberlynn is the one who dubbed the community haters, right? They do reactions, and they are outraged about what they're talking about. Like, you gotta play the role. You gotta be like, oh my god, I cannot believe this 400-pound person is sitting down eating an entire rotisserie chicken in one setting. Like, you gotta play into it. You gotta make the shit entertaining, right? And people watch. Like, I like this bitch. I like the way that she acted about Amberlynn sitting there eating an entire huge family-sized serving of Captain Crunch at one time.
Captain Crunch.
My girl. Subscribe. I'm coming back. Right?
You eat an entire thing of Captain Crunch. You eat an entire thing of Captain Crunch, your mouth would be so torn up. Oh my god, Captain Crunch.
So much for being a member for 12 months. I appreciate you. Then you got other people, and they weren't successful at doing that and saying things and blah, blah, blah. Whatever we just said a while ago, right?
Yeah.
Well, they create these little smaller communities, and then they start to attack the creators that were able to grow and do something, with their channel, doing what they couldn't do. And believe it or not, they've been able to actually run people off the internet. They have, because nobody wants to deal with that shit. Like, you got people on here that are reacting to...
Attacking other communities and running people. Is that what they're trying to do, is just run everybody off? Because they want to be the... I don't get it. Just... Everybody's just in the other community that isn't this one. Just running people off, attacking them.
These girls, and they also run a real life. They go to school. They have jobs. They have families. They don't want...
They would know about it because they've done their research.
Their information posted everywhere. They don't want to be harassed. They don't want to have to deal with that.
They don't want to be harassed.
Shit. And then people have left. Big creators have just said, you know what? It's not worth it. I'm out. So that same community tries to continue to do that to more and more creators. And when it doesn't work, they go to the next level, into the next level, into the next level. Pattern of fucking behavior. Like, this shit is documented all over the internet.
And they will find it. If it is documented on the internet, it is documented anywhere. They're going to find it.
Like, they'll start here, and then when that shit don't work, then they'll go here. And when that shit don't work, they go here. Like, they actually celebrate because they'll run.
Who's they? Who are we talking about? The smaller channels that they probably. This is where Matt. It is just wild that she's saying they. And you know that Samantha and Yaba are the ones that are doing it. They do it too. But they want to point all the fingers at everybody else. They're doing this. They're doing that. Everybody's doing something. But they want to stand back and be like, well, not us. You know, we're just standing up for ourselves. We're just back here just doing our thing. Different community, you know?
Some kind of hate campaign, they'll start fucking live streaming, watching their subscribers fall off of their channel. Like, there's videos out there of these same people who are coming back around for me and Sam hosting live streams, watching bigger creators in real time lose subs. And they really celebrate and they really think they did something, and that really strokes their ego, you know? Yeah, I think the chat's wonky, Dreamer.
Isn't that something? They just think it's everybody else. They really do. I just couldn't be me. I mean, am I going to act a fool? Probably. Am I going to say something vile? Probably. Am I going to do some fuck shit? Probably. But then I'm going to be, I know I'm going to do it. I'm not going to hide it. I'm going to take responsibility for it, and I'm not going to point my finger at everybody else. Well, that person's talking shit about me. You know, you're out here. You're throwing stones and then pretending that people can't throw them back at you.
Michael was one of the first reaction channels that I watched.
Oh, yeah. I did. I watched Michael B. Petty, too. That was very good. We all miss him in the community. I know I do. He was great. He was really, really good. And when you see him on Twitter and when you see him on, God, what is the other one? I don't know. He's out there. And he'll still be talking, saying things, being hilarious. And it's funny.
And I was like, hell yeah, this is great.
Mm-hmm.
And then from day one, we could see why you went so hardcore for Mr. Michael B. Petty. Same reason you go after everybody else, bro.
Oh.
And then
she's talking about gaining ground.
No, it's not us that's jealous. You're jealous of us. And then we're like, what?
It is kind of weird that he goes so hard for Michael B. Petty. I don't know what kind of beef they've had in the past. I don't know their history, but it is kind of weird to bring Michael B. Petty back up into all the drama now. Yes, he's out there, he's talking, but he's not on YouTube. He's not doing his thing here. So I don't know why Gaining Ground is bringing him into it.
And I ain't even got to ask them why they're not around. I know.
Is it because they didn't want the smoke? Yeah, they didn't want the smoke. They seen where this community was going with everybody going real life. They didn't want any of that. Nobody does. It's the internet. You want to throw stones on the internet? Okay, whatever. Throw stones at each other. It's amusing for the rest of us to watch. That's why I'm here right now. I'm amused. But when it comes down to it, what's the point in going real life with it? Throwing out people's government names. Yaba and Sam are very, very good about throwing out people's government names. I heard Belinda do it the other day, throwing out government names. And she was friends with the person she threw out their government name of. Why are you throwing out government names? Just being cute? I don't know. I don't think it's cute at all. I mean, this stuff is not that serious. Why do we have to out everybody? Why can't we just keep it on the internet? Keep it just funny. Throwing out government names is not funny. It's like, ooh, I got something on you. Real life stuff. You want to come at me? Don't come at me, bro.
I know why they're not. Some people don't want to deal with this shit. Me, I'm like, bring it, bitch.
You do.
I'll fill up my Twitter and fight with you fucks all day long. I've been doing this shit since day one.
That's true.
This ain't my gig. I
That's
mean,
true.
reaction.
Like I said, Samantha and Yaba are the OGs of Go in Real Life. Why? Why do you want to be proud of that? Why do you want to be part of that? Be funny online. Don't be funny Go in Real Life. It ain't funny.
Ain't the first thing I did. It's fight with people on the internet. I'm a professional. I'm gonna wear you out. I'm gonna put you on the mat.
No, you're going to make people worry that their shit is going to be exposed. I mean, some of it should be. Like Kaya, that probably should be exposed. But there's lines. Like, these people don't need to cross all the lines, but they're gonna. They're absolutely going to cross all of the lines.
I mean, shit. Look at the shit I fucking had to deal with because I wouldn't give in to a lot of these people. Think about my history with a certain addict creator and take a look at that motherfucker now.
They're out there calling CPS. Calling CPS on someone. Should they? I don't know. I really don't know. Some of the situations that happen within the community or whoever's community, should they be called out for it? It's so real life. I mean, I guess if you're going to put it on the internet on how horrible of a person you are, you can be called out for it. But where's the line? You know, where is it okay to call CPS on somebody and where is it not? Where is it okay to go real life with someone and where is it not? I get, government names being thrown out, doxes, just, and all of these people. This is where I'm at with it. Is Yaba and Sam will pretend to be your friend if they think you have something they want. They will take all the information that you've gathered on this person or that person, and then they will stick the knife in your back. I don't think that's right. That don't seem right to me. I don't know why these people are gathering so much information on everybody anyway. I'm so stuck on this one because am I entertained? Of course I'm entertained. But where is it okay and where is it not okay? I don't know. I really don't.
So why don't you stop listening to what these people who don't give a damn whether or not that you have income coming in to pay for your lifestyle and your paid bot bitch's lifestyle before you fuck around and find out? Because you think that you're not fucking kicking a hornet's nest when you come on here and you talk about
fuck around and find out. That brings up another thought in my head. The fuck off forever list. It seems like a lot to me. Like other people in the community, whatever community it may be, they're talking about the fuck off forever list and it being a hit list. Is it? God, I hope not. That'd be messy. But it's a little much. It is a little much. Wow. What do you guys think about the fuck off forever list? Do you think it's warranted? Do you think that you should be throwing your list out there of people that you hate right now? I don't know. It's a little weird, a little strange, a little unhinged, in my opinion, of course. What do I know? I don't know anything.
Dixie, let's be clear about what's going on with Sam.
Oh,
because
right here we are.
That seems to be a problem for a lot of you people over in the anti-hater community. Number one, Sam's not in my community.
See?
Sam has her own community of people. Sure, we share some of the same audience, but Chantel is not in Fattyverse. She's not in Grow World, okay?
Oh.
So if Sam goes live, and they have been gunning for her for, I don't know, a month, 2 months, and I mean fucking running her through the mill, and she's doing a live stream on her channel, and her video gets struck right in the middle of a fucking live stream, do you think that Sam is going to allow anybody to use her content?
That was something. She would have done it. She'd have done it too. They're so petty. That is just, it was, if you don't know, she was in the middle of Belinda. She was playing a members only video and Belinda bloop took it. She said, nope, we're not doing that. It's a fine line there whether she should have done it or not. Whatever. It is what it is. But then Samantha goes on a striking spree, just boom, 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 boom. Don't use my content. Don't use my content. It's like she's having a temper tantrum. She mad. That's big mad right there. What's she so mad about? She took one video just to kind of stick it to you, and then you just lose it. This is yeah.
And she can't use your content. So you're telling me that was a bullying and harassment strike? You tell me.
Was it a bullying and harassment strike? Because that's not what she said. You know, I don't know what she's trying to say here. Was it? People were saying it was, but according to her, it was a copyright strike. But is it now bullying? I don't know.
One instance of somebody who got struck during a live stream for a bullying and harassment strike that was able to come back in less than an hour.
Is that what happened?
Name me one person. You can't. YouTube does not play about bullying and harassment. And let me tell you something. You get hit for a bullying and harassment strike, your ass is down for a while. It is unheard of to get a bullying and harassment strike overturned within an hour. So you ask yourself what kind of strike that was.
Okay.
You think if I'm out here reacting to somebody using their content and they are always using mine and I get struck, then I'm not going to say, yeah, we're not playing that game. Don't use my content. She said don't use her content.
She did.
Because they struck her for using somebody else's content. Now, if you've got a problem with that, take that up with Sam. All these narratives y'all are trying to spin off and out and create out of your own jealousy over all these other creators because you think that you're going to get rid of creators in this community with your little hate campaigns, that's your problem.
That is something, ain't it? She comes back and is going straight at everybody. She is mad, to say the least. And she will come for blood immediately. You know, somebody pokes the bear and she is down to slash their channel. Just take every last piece of it and make it crumble.
That's your problem.
Ooh.
You're going to strike somebody and not allow them to use your content? Yes.
You're going to get it back.
Don't use hers.
Nope.
She has said that. That has nothing to do with me. Take that shit up with Sam. And no, I do not think she's in the wrong. I'd be the same way. Yep. While she's in the middle of reacting to somebody's video, it gets taken down. Absolutely not. Fuck out of here with that. And those are her rules, and that's what she's standing by. So again, take your complaint over there. You ain't on fatty business. Don't kick in my door unless you're on fatty business. And that don't sound like to me it's fatty business. You're talking about Al, which is the opposite of fatty business. So it's a different community. We don't bring that over here. But we just spent, I don't know, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever, yelling about it. It's just, you know that she's going to be right there with Samantha, getting all the docs, getting all the tweets, getting all the everything. She supports her. She definitely supports her. They support each other's shenanigans. They just bounce right off of each other and it goes sideways real fast. Nobody wants to be on the other side of that. Clip that and add it to your unhinged files. Oop. That contribute nothing but garbage. But I'm kind of lazy, so who knows? So I saw him accusing me that on Gigi's live stream that I don't know. I think that was the end of the unhinged talk. So I'm gonna leave that there. Maybe come back to some more of this later. What do you guys think? Do you think that there's two different communities and they just need to stay in their hood while we stay in ours? I don't know. I think it all kind of blends together. And especially with two people that are in the same household, that are in two different communities, kind of blends the lines there. But, you know, she's going to support her woman. That's cool. I get it. But they are not the two. They are not the two that you want to go up against. But there's a lot of people doing it. I don't want to be on that side. I don't want to be in their crosshairs. But who knows? Who knows what I'll be with this video. But until next time, guys,